Maybe it's not loud. Because last time it was like, you are now. Okay, you're. Okay, so. Hello. I'm doing it again because I don't think I went into a lot of detail about what I was talking. So, anyway, today I got a topic from Ace Metaphor, which was about child support and the baby. And like on the shade room, and they were like showing this baby mom going back and forth about child support and how important it was for him to pay what he needed to pay, and how a lot of people were actually attacking the baby mother for wanting those things. No, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We as people, we love to be in everybody else's business, and sometimes it's just not for us. The business is just not for us. We don't know what he promised her. We don't know what he said to her. We don't know what he did for her. None of that. So if that's the case, it's not our business. It's really not. I know it was on the shade room. Maybe that's the only way she could have communicated with him. But in those times, it's just first off, think about this. Think about and Ace Metaphor had a good point. He was saying that as a man, he should have stepped up and went ahead and took care of his child, especially if he himself is the artist. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not. It's about building your family. It's about making sure that everybody in your household is taken care of. And I'm so happy that I grew up in a place or in a situation where my stepmother took care of me and my stepfather took care of me too. So it wasn't just a situation where um I have four parents. I'm gonna say I have four parents, seriously. And all of them contributed in their own way, but still I have four parents. And what I'm saying about that is that yes, he should. Because that's not only for him, it's for his child. It's not only for his child, it's for the wealth of his family. Because whether he knows it a lot or not, which we need to start teaching, that baby mother is still your family. And that's why I always try to get y'all to see that you can actually be friends with your exes. Like you don't have to be their enemy. Like it's not a situation where every time you break up with somebody or y'all leave, y'all gotta be arguing and fighting. And you don't. Even if you took them to court, you shouldn't be arguing and fighting over anything. It's not a competition. Sometimes I think we let our egos into relationships and we forget that that's us. You know, that woman is giving your child herself. At the end of the day, if she's spending more time with him, the kid you fall in love with is ultimately her. Because she is the one that's giving him that life. She is the one that's teaching the child. She is the one qualities that you will fall in love with within that child. So it's almost like that is still your family. She is still your family, whether you like her or not. If you guys share the blood of that child, she is still your family. And so something that my stepmother taught me is that a woman could actually be the other woman could actually be my friend. You know, my mother, she had it because my stepmother, I think she would be the one that go shopping for me, that she would be the one to take care of me. She the one that took me to Louisiana. I wouldn't know Louisiana without her. It's just a lot of things where we don't actually stop and think about it because it's very important. It is very important to remember that that person is still your family, especially if that person has your child in their home. She is still your family. Period. It ain't. It's not even a question about it. And you're gonna be sure that she just as taken care of and she's just as happy as the other woman is. And as me, I have been in a situation where I was the woman that was standing by that man. And I'm telling y'all, I was happy that he did this just because I know black men take care of their kids. Right before every Friday, right before he come and take me out, we get in the car. He goes to the bank and he put the child support inside of the bank. He get his check out. He put the money into the account every Friday. Talking about every Friday, it was right there. And so, I mean, whether he took her to court or not, which I think, yeah, it is a joke, take him to court. Because the court will actually, whether you know that, the court just gives you stability because he'll stop paying. You see what I'm saying? And even with court doesn't offer full stability. I just called today. I'm like, well, let me call. You know, Ace me on the 40 said something about this. Maybe I'll give me some child support. No, they can't find them. They can't find them. They don't have his social security on them. They can't find the well. They say they can't. They can't find him with a job, so they can't really do anything. You see. So either way, you still stuck, whether he going to take her or not. You know anything about him? I'm like, ma'am, excuse me, I'm not a nosy person. I just don't. I don't know anything about him. I don't. I don't know where he is because I'm not a person that follows drama. He's a very dramatic kind of person. Like I don't follow drama. So with that being said, it's just like no matter what, it's not guaranteed this person is actually going to contribute to your home if you have a child with him. And that's not a thing about the women. It'll and then people are always like, well, stop messing with these broke niggas. Sometimes you don't know they broke. Sometimes they lying. Sometimes they put on a facade. Sometimes it's all kind of things. So I never look at the woman and be like, girl, you was stupid. You just dumb. That's not true because he could be presenting a whole different lifestyle to you. This man was broke. You heard me? He was completely broke. But he can get a loan or whatever, but he was broke. Like he had cleaning bills for $200, $300. He had to have Italian shoes and uh, specialized pants, but he ain't never have no money. Never. Never had no money. And he got mad at me one day because he had to borrow money from me. And I actually told him to sign a promissory note. He was mad. It's like, no, you going to pay me my money back. Like, I'm not joking with you. It's not a game. He gave it back to me too because I had him sign that promissory note. So before we went to the bank, all this stuff I made out the promissory note. And so it's just like, yeah, you have to, you can't just always be like, well, she was girl, she. No, it's how they present themselves to you, how they give themselves to you. He wanted to, I think he even set it up where this guy, he went to go check on his car. And he was like, I gave you the money for the parts or whatever for my car, and you ain't fixed my car yet, whatever. He had two cars. And one of them was in the shop being an accident, the other one just didn't run right. It didn't have anything uh going the right way it was supposed to go. So anyway, yeah, I'm just like, dude, let me tell you something. I don't like for real, you paying me back, period. So yeah, don't ever try to blame the woman. I don't care because they do. They put up facades. Ain't no woman about to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be with you because you broke. Why? You know, if he don't got no skills, no nothing, you have nothing. I'm just gonna be with you because you broke. No, it was so many signs that me and him need to break up. And when we was about to break up, I found out I was pregnant. Period. That's it. I found out I was pregnant. And I thought, well, I'm older and it's a successful pregnancy. I'm gonna have my child. And that's what I thought. And I had my child. And I don't regret it at all. You know, I don't regret it. And I always tell people I love his daddy. I did. Like I did. I love spending time with him, everything. I can't lie and be like, oh my God, I hated his guts. He was just such a horrible person. He wasn't. He was loving. He was caring. Oh my God, y'all. He cleaned up my house the best way he knew how. I mean, he was just awesome. I come home, the food done. It was like I had a housewife. I was like, what the heck? Like, I loved it because I worked so hard. And it was like a load off of me. He took a lot of loads off of me. So for me, no, I'm not. I don't hate his father. It's just that I didn't know enough about him to even come to the conclusion that that's what I knew. I didn't know he was broke until after we left. Until it was close to me breaking up with him anyway. I was gonna break up with him. Let me tell you why we was gonna break up. I'm driving, and one of my friends has a gay son, and he went. I took him over there for a Thanksgiving or whatever. And this the month I found out I was pregnant too. So I took him over there, and we get over there, and his son is gay. And the man say, yeah, I don't care. He's like, I'm going to treat him just like he a daughter, too. He said he can't have sex and he have no friends over here. I was like, that's real. You know what? You people crazy because I won't be having no great gay son. He going to have to kill him. And he going to have to do this, that, and the other. I put his ass out the car. I was like, well, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Because that's not a choice. Like, that man did not do anything to you, and his child didn't do anything to you either. So when I saw how he think, how negligent he was with his words, and how stupid he was, it was just like, oh my God, why not take him around people earlier than this? I was about to break up with him. And then, like I said, I found out I was pregnant in November, and I called him over, I'm pregnant, So, I don't know, y'all don't really know. What he presented to me was a whole different lifestyle. He wasn't even on my level. Like, he wasn't even there. He wasn't there. But that's it. I have a child. I have a child with a man that's irresponsible. And that's just how life rolls. But I'm not gonna be chasing him and trying to investigate where he at and trying to find out what he do in the streets and stuff like that. I'm just not a person that's gonna try to chase you or hold on to you like that. I'm just not. And I think men get off easy like that with me because I'm just not the one that's gonna come for you. I just don't be wanting. It's a lot of effort and a lot of time and a lot of nosiness. I think the most I can spend, I'm talking about out of 10, 11 years of having a kid with him, I have spent 4 hours looking for what I have to look for about him. 4 hours. Because as soon as you call the other baby mamas, they know everything. They know everything. But I don't know if they just protecting him from child support office or whatever, but they know everything. Why they not telling? I don't know. One of them even lived with him. The wife, the ex, she lived with the man. And you mean to tell me y'all don't know nothing at the child support office and we all have our kids in his file? Come on. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm not investigating nobody. It's time for, I be having to cook, clean, create. I don't have time for that. It's just not part of who I am. It's a waste of time. Um, what else did I see? I saw something that's on there that was to me. And I don't even know. But I thought that was like the important thing is like even if you go for them and take them to court and all that different stuff, they can still run away, they still get away. But they won't take her or not. Like I said, it's just like a rarity, especially in Texas, for a person not to take her, a man, a black man, now a black American man would take care of his child. So I'm sorry to say, it's like that's what I saw a lot. In Texas, I've seen it a lot. Like where black men, black American men actually took care of their children. So I think that's a beautiful thing. And as a teacher, I think it's gorgeous. It's always the man and his mama. Him and his mama got that baby. They bringing that baby to school, picking the baby up. And so that's just how it rolls, For me to not be able to have that support in my home, it happens. It really does. I didn't think it would happen, but I was blessed with 4 parents, so I guess it's a give and take. I don't know. Who knows? But I really do hope that in life that people understand it. So yeah, and also this is the other part that I want to add to that. It's also the baby's girlfriend's fault too. I wouldn't sit there. A lot of women do this too. They'll sit there and take everything that man give it to them and knowing that man got kids, other kids outside of her. Or they'll not want the kids to come over knowing that man got kids outside of her. You can't really do that. You have to actually, if you care about the man, you should care about the children too. Because again, she is your family. She is those kids too. Because that's not just one income. Now y'all got 2 incomes and both of you, and it's still coming out of the same pocket. So you can't just like get married to somebody and then expect that to like, where you don't want to take care of nothing. No, I'm sorry. I just ain't that kind of woman. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I don't care how foul and ignorant she is. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I would rather see you putting money into her pocket and us trying to put clothes on those kids' backs instead of us taking away from her and telling each other, "Ooh, she ain't acting right. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this to myself." Why? Why would you take her footing away from her? Because it'll be like the more you give her, the more she'll want to give back to you. So it'll be like instead of her having a business where she just think about herself, now she can think about the family too. You see, like now she can add and provide something else into the family too. Maybe she still got ideas. Maybe she still got things that she needs to give to y'all. That's like where you start to really think about the baby mama, because the baby mama, she making more money and she's more independent. And why wouldn't you? So giving her a car, if you can afford to have her riding in a car with your child, then give that to her because that's more independence. If you can already pay your kids' tuition is actually part of their growth in their environment. So like if you paying for them to go to a private school and those are the friends they know, and then one day they gotta leave private school and go to public school, that's a different situation. Those are two different lifestyles. Like you actually, that's what happens to us. Like I'm up here with no child support, taking care of my child, doing the best I can with my child, with my income, doing everything I gotta do. struggling to make sure my child stays in that suburban environment. And then once somebody get a chance to, they want to have me evicted, don't want to give me the money on time, all this different stuff, just so me and my child can end up back here struggling. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, we don't know this type of lifestyle. This not our lifestyle. I was doing that lifestyle on my own. You see? So that's why it's like, sometimes you don't need anybody in nothing you doing. And that's why, like, that's the whole point I'm trying to make. You didn't need to come to Texas and do nothing to us, take us from anything, because we were doing just fine. We would have been okay living on the streets. But we just have a different type of lifestyle. Like, this is not our lifestyle. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with us here. It's just, this not what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this good for somebody else. It's just not good for us. It's not how we gonna do this. Like, no, nigga, I don't know nothing about you. I don't know you. I don't know what the fuck you trying to do or what you trying to prove, but that ain't nothing that I do. And so then it's like, you see what I'm saying? And then oh man, look at her. She thinks she better. I don't do nothing. I'm just saying, this not our lifestyle. If I gotta order every fucking thing and I can't go up the street to get it, this not our lifestyle. This not what we used to. So that's the part that really be kind of pissing me off, because I wouldn't get no nigga. No, I can't do that. You know, because you ain't going to be able to hit me in my lifestyle. You know, you can't catch up to it. I need somebody I can be like, I can look up to you. Now you done brought me down to a level that I don't even fucking know. So that's the shit this the shit that really be pissing me off. It really do. It pissed me off completely. I'm pissed. I don't know if this some nigga, some chick, I don't know. If it's somebody, baby mama, they thinking they helping us. Nah, nigga, I ain't, it ain't me. And y'all knew it when you met me, it wasn't me. So what the fuck I'm doing here? Why the fuck would I be depending on a motherfucker to give me money after you done put me in a fucking accident? They created all these horrible situations, and then they gonna leave me here. When I tell you a snake is a snake, when I tell you that, baby daddies, abusive exes, the shit they do, going through your shit, working at the wrong fucking jobs with dumb bitches. That's the shit. This how that shit'll get you. And sometimes you don't even have a choice. No matter how hard you try to stay out of trouble, people still gonna put you in some bullshit that you ain't even fucking belong in the first fucking place. Oh my God. So anyway, what I'm saying is, like, just make sure you don't do that to somebody, baby mom. Like, it's just some shit you don't do. You keep her in some wheels. You keep those kids clothes for school. You keep food in their mouth. You keep her with a little extra money sometimes. Maybe every 6 months. Maybe y'all do it every 4 months. Whatever you do, that's what you do. You don't actually extradite somebody's baby mom. That's their lifestyle. You see? And so that's why I be leaving like a horrible taste in my mouth. Like, seriously, I just really wish that y'all would just left us alone. Like, we weren't even doing nothing to y'all. We weren't bothering nobody. We didn't ask you to put us in no fucking car accidents. We didn't do nothing. I don't care what the fuck you knew about my history or whatever, who the fuck you thought I was. It is not for you to make a decision about my life and what I need to do with it. Because you see, if I would have gave you power over there, you would have fucked it up anyway. That's why you shouldn't have power over. My writing is for me. That's my journal. It's my shit. And I'm going to keep saying it to the end of the day. My pussy is mine. So whatever you wrote about that too, that's mine too. So it's just like, I don't get it. I'm still not there with you. I'm not seeing it because you don't see it. You going to fuck up my whole life, my whole existence over some bullshit. Now, one time did a person sit down and have a talk with me. Are you okay? What did he do to you? Why would you have a nervous breakdown? Honey, why you not talking to nobody? Honey, what did you go through after they raped you? Sweetie, can we sit down and just have a cup of coffee? Sweetie, put your feet up, put your foot in some water and soak them. How did you take care of you? Because I see it when nobody else there for you but you. But then when y'all come back, Y'all still don't ask no questions. You just think I want to be down here in your fucking face? Why would you call me back here? It ain't no shit to get together, bitch. It's like y'all really not understanding what the fuck I'm telling you. I don't understand. And I know people get mad about it. Well, when someone got to school, well, she caught the kids low. They say that in Texas, honey. That's all I know. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's the word they use: low, high, medium. That's it. That's what they use. That's all I know. So now teach me something different without trying to criticize me about it, because that's where I was learning how to teach it. But this right here, this some low level bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I had to leave Marcus. I don't need nastiness and ignorance in my life. This some low level bullshit. Y'all niggas wanted me to be in your shoes, and I wasn't the one that made those decisions. I didn't smoke weed. I didn't skip classes. I didn't fuck bitches. I didn't get diseases. I didn't go to clubs. I worked my ass off to get to just a minimum of where I was. And y'all niggas want to bring me back here like this where the fuck I need to be. With a house full of nasty ass roaches. Listen to me in my car and my fucking house. Let me tell y'all. Upstairs, inside of my bedroom, they got something inside the room. Yesterday they showed me. Yesterday I told the person online I'm on the phone with a counselor in my own home, in my room, telling them about how this lady was gaslighting this other transsexual person. They had like a ESA dog, a emotional support animal. So the dog ended up attacking one of the people at the hospital. The only way the dog attacked is because somebody do like a whistle or something, because that's what happened with our dog. Our dog, she didn't attack nobody. Then all of a sudden one day, that dude that looked like Brandon show up, and all of a sudden the dog just got an attack. So now the people at the party want the dog. You know, I told y'all this story. So now we at the hospital. The same thing happened with this person dog, and the police come up there and try to say that something happened. So now I'm on the phone explaining it to the woman upstairs. I'm telling another counselor a private call, and tell me they don't have something in my bedroom. I come outside yesterday. Why does my dog try to attack the mailman, which is nothing new, okay? But my dog try to like go after. So they'll do this whistle. They'll blow a whistle so your dog can actually like chase people or start barking. Sometimes people come and stand in front of our house and she don't even bark. She just sit there. So then I guess they blow the whistle or whatever they do, and then she'll start barking at the person. The person could be there for 2-3 minutes and she won't even bark. You see what I'm saying? So they doing something to make the dog like attack that person or go after that person or whatever. So what they doing is just like out here agitating animals and shit. That's the shit those, I don't know if that's outright. I don't know if it's just like people just in general, just on some bullshit. But this the shit that they keep doing. Now they didn't acting like they breaking in our house, like coming in our window, stepping on the thing or whatever, you know, like dumb shit like that. All this stuff for fucking nothing. For nothing. Just because of your jealousy. I wasn't even bothering y'all. Not one time that I bothered you. I was working my ass off to take care of my fucking child. And I was okay with that. I really was. Okay with working my ass off to take care of my child, because I knew that one day I would have a school. One day I knew that I was going to write a good story and tell that story. One day I knew I was going to write books. I did all of it. Having then you're going to put me in a fucking house with some fucking nosy ass neighbors and some goddamn roaches? All this shit over nothing. Tracking me down. Fucking me over. Fucking with me for what? And y'all ain't getting none out of it but fucking COVID-19. Are you fucking kidding me? Out of all the shit y'all gonna do, that's what the fuck you gonna get is COVID-19 and jail? Donna Wood, she just stole all that fucking money, and now her ass just looking at charges. Can't nobody fucking trust you now. You a fucking thief. y'all shit out of nothing y'all done fucking done. And if you did, the shit ain't gonna last. So what the fuck you trying to do? Oh, y'all in the fucking way with some damn words from a goddamn classroom. From a nigga that I left a long time ago. The man was not gonna kill me. I am not a Judas. That's jokes. That's the shit he said in the house. He got it from a movie. He was a fucking he was a foreigner. He learned how to speak English from a movie. So I kill you. That's a joke. I can't even do it without smiling. Cause it was funny. It just be little shit I do. I kill you. Oh my God, it's so funny. He's so funny. He's so funny. Oh this, he said, look at my blue eyes. You know I love that because he talk bad about white people. You know I love it. I'm sorry, I do. He know they liars. He said, look at my blue eyes. That man used to be cracking the fuck up. No, he wasn't gonna kill me. Stop trying to fucking kill me. It's a joke. Judas. It's a joke. If you do something how you Judas, mentiroso. He'll call me a liar and a cheater all the time. Mentiroso. I wasn't doing nothing. That's how we play. Those are jokes. Hey, they are all jokes. Mentiroso so fucking funny. I cannot play. I'm serious. Y'all know. My friends, my real friends, they know. You know, because I think white people steal. And I'm not talking about the allies. I'm talking about white people like Karens. They steal. They cheaters. I've been saying this since college. They thieves. They will steal. You hear me? They're white people steal. They steal. You be thinking it's the black people come on the tail end of that shit. White people that already stole the big shit. Don't play. White people steal. That's all they do and end up in federal. They need to end up in gen pop. Fuck all that. So anyway, because it's an assault on the whole fucking culture. That's what the fuck needs to happen. And then start putting the black guys in Fed for 3 years. Let's switch that shit up. Because really, the white people are the people that do most of the crimes. That's why they try to protect all that shit. They steal. So, of course, I love that shit. For this. I used to love it because he was so funny. Mentiroso. He the one who taught me to quiero papa. And that was only because I used to tell the kids, I used to be like, I'm going to give you a whooping. And you can't whoop kids. You know, you can't whoop them. So we be in class, I say, tu quiero papa. And they tell me that too, tu quiero papa. That mean you want to whoop him, tu quiero papa? And they don't do nothing. The kids not doing nothing either. It's all jokes. I learned all that stuff from him. That's why he was the person to help me take her and get my degree and all this different stuff. So all that stuff, y'all gotta stop. It's not anything on there except for whatever somebody else added from I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what it looked like. I don't even know what y'all got. But when you tell me all this stuff, I'm like, that's jokes from my classroom. You know, some of that stuff actually is from campus. When Cecil Hall got involved and he was like, she ain't ugly. I guess they wanted to tell me I was fat, you know, like, because that's what Thomas would chase me. She fat and ugly, you know, she fat and ugly. Look at her, she fat and ugly. All this different stuff. So, all the negative stuff is he wasn't trying to do none of that stuff to me. Like, we was actually just joking. That's all there was. So I wish y'all would calm the fuck down and leave me alone. I got shit to create and make, and I want to do it. I don't need for you to do it. I don't need you to take it either. It's mine. And why you wouldn't see that, I don't know. Why would you see that as abuse? And that showed me right there that really, none of y'all really my friends or family. That showed me how much y'all didn't care about me. But anyway, at the end of the day, fuck y'all. Serious. That's why I be like, just fuck you. Because I wouldn't have done that to you. I wouldn't have. And that be the hard part. I wouldn't have done that to you. Ever. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. I don't give not two fucks about what nobody ever said about you. If they called me to tell me something about you, I took up for you. Whether you know it or not. Whether you was a stranger or not, I had your fucking back. Ain't nobody about to sit there and just talk about you. And then, okay, all right. Sometimes I listen. I do. Because at the end of the day, I'm about to help you. I don't talk about people and don't help them. That's just not a part of my soul. It's not my spirit, and I hate that about myself. But I'm not going to talk down about you and then not help you. I'm not. I'm either going to try to give you advice. I'm trying to get somebody in your house. I'm going to try to put you in a system. I don't give a fuck what I got to do. I'm not going to talk about you and not help you. That's not how I roll. It's a part of myself that I learned a long time ago. I'm not going to talk about you and not help you. If it's a problem, and guess what? We got to fix it. We got to see the solution and just not the problems. A lot of y'all just talk. Y'all don't do shit. That's all y'all do all day is complain. Y'all don't do nothing. That's why I say leave me alone. If you don't mean no good for me, leave me the fuck alone. This ain't good for me. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want you playing on my phone acting like you got a job or you finna try to give me some kind of type of giveaway. All that fucking con game shit. I ain't got no fucking money. They stole that damn tablet. That tablet from Bank of America. That's what y'all trying to figure out. I ain't got no money. I ain't never had no money. My auntie gave me $10,000. I fixed my teeth and put a down payment on a fucking truck, a brand new truck, 300 miles on it. That's where the $10,000 went. So all this shit y'all can mention 10,000 all the fuck y'all want to. I ain't got no fucking money. Y'all just stole the tablet. I don't know if y'all was talking to my daddy through the tablet or whatever y'all was doing. They stole the tablet before I left Confluence Academy. They stole it. I tried to tell them. No, they don't want to hear that. I had an anxiety attack on the way going out because they fired me for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't explain to them if I liked gay people, or if I talked about gay people or not, or if I talked about periods and shit. All the shit I need to do as a mother inside of or a teacher inside the classroom. You can't. What the fuck you in here for? This little girl done got in front of them. She ain't supposed to be in all this different stuff. I can't keep explaining that shit to you. Then I got some bitches following me in Burlington Coat Factory trying to say I stole a stroller. Like, bitch, I paid for the stroller. I done worked all my life. Why would I just sum it up to stealing some shit? Why? And if I did steal it, I'm gonna actually say, okay, yep, I did. I didn't do it. Even when I thought I stole stuff, I still went to the counter and paid for it. Even in the middle of anxiety attack. After all that time, I thought, well, I was like, I went to the back of the store and paid for that shit. Then ran out the front of the store because I thought I was trying to get away from somebody. I wish y'all would leave me the fuck alone. I'm so serious. Like, this is not me. It's not my lifestyle. It ain't what I want to do with myself. That's not it. I don't want to be on food stamps. I don't want to be on unemployment. I don't want to be on all this. No, I can work for myself. But if y'all would just leave me alone and let me do my job, then I'll be okay. But y'all been fucking with me since I left Texas. Since I came to Missouri, y'all been steady fucking with me like I was some kind of person. Y'all don't even know me. I stayed at that school for 6 years. And even after I left the school, I still moved to Texas. Then from Texas, I moved from city to city. I lived in Dallas, Richardson, Frisco, Dallas, North Dallas, South. You see what I'm saying? I live in so many different places. Don't nobody fucking know me. So I wish y'all would take off y'all fucking facade and leave me the fuck alone. I'm so sick. This is not me. I don't know what the fuck y'all think. Teacher at Confluence Academy. Before the lady thought that I was trying to fuck over her and her damn child. She done came up there. My brother died. And now we can't bring her to school because we depressed. Okay, I said, well, go downstairs. And she was upset, so I giggled a little bit because she was already mad at me. She was already mad. So when she saw that, I say, okay, go downstairs, because I was in the middle of teaching too. She was disturbing my classroom. I really don't like that. I don't like people coming and disturb my classroom in the middle of me teaching. I don't. And that happened a lot at Confluence Academy. So I'm in there and I'm telling her, go downstairs and just tell her that you need homeschool for her because you know she having issues with it. This lady actually thought that I was trying to tell her that she needs to homeschool her child. No, I was the homeschool teacher. I gather the work from all the other teachers, and then I go to their home and teach them. That was what I was trying to tell you. So I don't know if this part of that either, because I saw her over here at the hospital, at the doctor's office. Are you the person that's trying to drive me up the fucking wall? I ain't even done nothing to you. And y'all see, even then at Confluence, Cynthia McGrew Davis, or whatever her name was. I think you ugly. I also think Lisa Vernon ugly. But my definition of ugly is when you married as a woman, right? They get to see all your flaws. Every part about you. And you were. And I think you're one of the most beautiful people I ever met in my life. You ugly. I'm sorry, but you still beautiful. Your kids, like, you remember your daughter biting people, all that stuff. You was honest about that. I love that about you. You were, oh, my daughter, she got in trouble today. She got put out for biting the kids. I was like, she didn't beat the fuck out of one of them kids, you know, for real. You told about how bad your kids was. I'm sorry to say that you, every time you told the story, they bad. And you were honest about it. That's good. Because so many people out here try to be like, put on facades and be beautiful. And their kids perfect. And their house got to be laid out and all this different stuff. I hate that. You are one of the most amazing mothers I have ever met in my life. I like that. I like that you were just honest about who your kids were. Hell yeah, you ugly. Lisa, no, I don't like you. You ugly too, bitch. I can't stand your ass because I don't know you. Like, you a fucking two-faced bitch. I'm serious. I can't. And fuck Freddie too, because Freddie with my wife. Fuck your wife. Fuck you too, nigga. Fuck her. I'm not playing. I don't play like that. I don't do that. So at the end of the day, that's what I meant. I wasn't trying to put you down. I just think that it's a beautiful thing for you to be like that. You honest, you open, all that different shit. But see, y'all don't never talk to me. Y'all always come to conclusions. And now I realize that y'all fucked up because that's the shit y'all do online too. Y'all see somebody say something and y'all just draw that conclusion. Just like in class, I used to be telling my kids, this is the last year you're going to be cute. This is the last year you're going to be cute. Here come the damn reading count. Well, if they ain't cute no more, what they going to be? I said they're going to be handsome, gorgeous. You see, they can't never come to no fucking positive conclusion, but they always got to come to a negative. And none of y'all never sat down and talked to me. And none of y'all never came and put in the classroom. But now y'all got all these fucking conclusions based on something y'all thought was insults. Never. My kids will tell you, I don't insult them. I tell them who they are, if they jealous, if they whatever, but I'm not going to insult them. And ain't nobody else going to tell them about themselves but me. So whatever the fuck y'all thinking, get a grip. Because it's not what you thinking. I'm not the person with the problem. It's y'all. Forever. Fuck you. And your raggedy ass fucking husband too. Fuck your kids. Fuck your mama. Fuck all y'all. Because I ain't never done nothing to you. And so if you don't think I should be feeling that way, fuck you again, bitch. So anyway, that's it. That's the conclusion, because really I wasn't doing that. And I'm not giving my work to Lisa Vernon. That bitch stole it. At the end of the day, bitch, you stole whatever the fuck you trying to say you got. You stole it. Nappy head hoe. So now let's think on that. But anyway, other than that, that's it. I mean, for real, that's what I mean when I say ugly. I just think that people who are upfront about their lives, all that different stuff, that shit matters. It does. It really does. That's it. It does. Oh, man. So, yeah, thank you. Have a great day. It's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk. Because at the end of the day, they need you more than you need them.